This is a video of a capital improvement project that we have been talking about with our community for the past 6 months to better enable for our staff to educate our students. We've talked to our community since January. We've had tremendous input from our community members and business leaders, and we have a very robust plan that we're going to be rolling out and sharing with community members. It's really going to serve our students and our community and our teachers very well.
Hello, I'm Mark Smiley. I'm the new principal of Amity Elementary School. I couldn't be more proud or excited to be joining this community and this district and working with such a talented group of teachers and administrators, all focused on the growth and the achievement of our students. You know, Deer Park's a special community and a community that I hold dear. My mother was a 1964 Deer Park graduate. She attended Amity Elementary, and my grandmother grew up on Moss Court. So these streets in this area is a place that I've always held dear to myself and a place that I really look forward to giving back to.
This is Amity Elementary. It was originally created in 1906, and over the years it's gone through a series of additions to meet the growing needs of the community. The key though is that all of these different additions, they weren't additions and renovations, they were just additions. And the result is that we have steps making accessibility a real challenge for us, and you'll also see that different spaces are in need of some significant help in terms of electricity and heating and cooling as well. So we want to create new parking and a new access for our students. When you think about a school, you want it to be a warm, welcoming, inviting space for everyone that visits. When you think about our entrance now, you park behind or on the side and have to travel all the way around and up and down steps before you can even enter. This can be a challenge for parents, grandparents, for a student who has a broken leg. All of these things present really unique challenges that a new entrance and higher accessibility would help us address.
The really exciting things about having the kindergarten through 6th grade building, especially in this walking community, is we have the ability for our 6th grade students to walk with their younger siblings and actually take them to school each day.
This is one of the most important starts of the day for me. It gives me a chance to greet each kid as they come in the morning, also make contact with parents. We're working really hard to get our cars moving and our kids dropped off and in the building as safe as we can. But this is a public street and it's two-way. And so what you'll see sometimes is we have cars trying to go against the flow. We have students that may get out on the wrong side of the car. We also have some students that are quicker to get out of the car than others, and parents will pull around other cars. We would love, obviously, to be able to have all of this happening in a parking lot off of a main street, which is obviously our goal. You know, we do the best of what we can. We feel like we've got our drop-off system down here in the morning, but obviously there's always ways to improve, and for me the biggest way would be to get us off of Linden, off the street, and onto our own property.
It just feels right that this is the time to take the next step and provide those children with the best possible learning environment that they can have. You know, a new facility with 21st century improvements and being able to have a better technological infrastructure and open learning spaces and being able to collaborate with their peers. It's just the next step in continuing to keep Deer Park the amazing place that it is.
There's a lot of exciting things happening and a lot of growth here in the Deer Park Community School District. Recently, with Phase 1 of the Capital Improvement Project, we were able to put in the College and Career Center, which really just gave great spaces to our high school students to really innovate and learn and grow as 21st century learners. You know, as part of Phase 2 in the Amity plan, we'd be really excited to bring similar spaces down to the K through 6 level and really be able to give our students the spaces and the technology and the resources they need to really compete and grow in today's world.
This is a big time capital improvement change for our kids. The flexible learning spaces, I can, as a teacher, be working with one group of children. I can send them to that flexible space and they can elaborate on their project. Another teacher can come in and help that group of children. You know, team teaching can really take on a whole new face now that we have these learning spaces that we can go to with groups of kids. And then, you know, from there, if they need to do even more research or anything, they can go to the media center and have all of that technology available to them, and just those resources that'll be provided there for our students. What an outstanding opportunity for our kids in our community.
This building was built in 1906. Our boiler room, we estimate to have been installed around the 1920s. So ever since the 1920s, we've been working hard to update and maintain the current system. As you'll see, there's some challenges there. And the overall effect on our kids is that in the winter months, it's hard to keep this building warm. And when it gets hot outside, it gets really hot in our buildings. You know, we don't have a coolant system here in our building. This is our nurse's office here at Amity. Our nurse is here 3 days a week, so when she is here, she's able to see students in this space. So this is one of the rooms in our building, one of the few rooms where we're actually able to use the wiring to provide a window unit. We try to prioritize certain spaces, and this is an example of the types of units we're able to provide in our nurse's office, and in our main office, and in a few of our computer labs. This is our Amity Elementary cafeteria. So our hardworking cafeteria staff of 2 workers manages to serve 425 students in an hour and a half through this single line. It can sometimes take students a while to get through the line. The longer they spend in line, the less time they have to eat their lunch. We'd love to equip that staff with a more modern flow for our students and a bigger space so we can get our kids through the line more quickly and give them more time to sit, eat, and interact socially with their peers. So out in front of the building at Amity, you can see how our windows currently look. Historically, these were big, beautiful feature windows. Right now, these windows are smaller, they limit airflow, and they limit light into the building. So what we'd like to do is really restore the building back to its historical front. Our goal is to create a true K-6 building for Deer Park. When we create a K-6 building with all of our resources under one roof, that will enable us to have a counselor full-time in that building at all times. It'll enable us to have a nurse full-time in the building every day, and will also allow us to have 2 secretaries in the building all time for students and families. This will enable our students and our families to have immediate access to the care that they need instantly.
This is about the community. It's about bringing our kids together under one roof and truly giving them a place that they can come to each day, that they're proud to learn, to grow, and to achieve, and a place that's going to really continue the excellence of this community and the neighborhood of Deer Park.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video regarding our capital improvement project at Amity Elementary. If you would like additional information on this topic, please contact me directly at 513-891-0222. Thank you.